Hey fam, welcome to Choppy Waters, your go-to for crazy and unbelievable travel stories. Each episode, we're diving into real-time discussions and sharing those you-had-to-be-there moments. So buckle up. Choppy Waters isn't just a name, it's a promise. This is Choppy Waters, with your host, Siobhan and Brandon.
It's been a long time, but we're back with another Choppy Waters, and today's Choppy Waters episode is it had me heated. I'm gonna just say it like that.
She was 38 hot.
You know what? Yeah, I was 38 hot. Let's just roll the clip.
I'm Carnival. Now, mind you, check bag. They took my pickles, my hot sausages, open bag of popcorn. But yeah, we all good. Let's go, El Travisto. Yep, trying to tell you. Matter of fact, let me walk home down here. So, like, literally. The cleanup. Okay, his thing got here, so he's somewhere close by. But yeah, it's literally on the ship, guys. You gonna go outside?
All right,
I hadn't seen it for real, but ma'am, you're too old to be doing that.
let's talk about it. So, there was this young lady who had a pew pew in her carry-on. So, she took it on the ship. She did not leave it in her car. She took it on the ship. And in her words, they took my hot pickles.
No, you're getting that wrong.
I'm sorry.
They took her pickles, her hot sausages.
Her hot sausages and other items, but they did not confiscate her pew pew. So, I will be very transparent in saying that we did reach out to the young lady and invite her on for Choppy Waters tonight, but she did not respond. We wanted to have a first hand because we did not want to just assume. We want to have a first hand account because, mistakes happen, and talk to her about what happened and how the pew pew actually made it onto the ship. Now, this is where the issue is. There's a few. Issue number one, how did we make it past security with pew pew?
That's what I would like to know, because I thought they did a thorough search. Because, they find people's liquor, they find people's narcotics.
Yes.
They find people's toasters or
flat irons.
Yeah, they find that stuff. But how did it make it? And also, let's want to know, what is the process? Do they run it through like an x-ray?
Well, when you're going on to Carnival, they do run your bags that you carry on through an x-ray machine. I'm trying to figure out how it got missed, because this also puts people in a dangerous situation. Let's say somebody tried to talk to her man, and she just decided, you know what?
I've had enough of this.
I got something for you.
Yeah. Also, too, we don't know whether it was a replica or real. I think that's important to distinguish, but also still, how are you still able to still get even a fake one? Yeah, because you remember we thought about taking Nerf on a cruise, and then we were like, no. For this very reason, because you don't want to give them even the smallest impression that you have something.
Right. So that was definitely a interesting transition, but it was the fact that not only did you do that, you actually made the video showcasing that you did it. I don't know if it was proof that it could happen, or just saying, hey, be careful, or look what I did, and let's get it for clout. Once again, we did invite her on to have her say, we're not trying to speculate, we're just discussing the topic at hand. And I am talking about what makes me uncomfortable about this is the fact that how many times have we been on a cruise with somebody and they've actually got a pew pew through?
Right.
Because people's tempers are very short. People fight.
And they're alcohol fueled.
Right. So what do you do now? Not only do you have to worry about people fighting, not only do you have to worry about stuff getting confiscated, now you have to worry about people seeing this and being like, hey, if they got it on, I can get mine on too.
And it's also like, we already have a hard enough time convincing people to cruise as is for whatever reasons people have.
Right.
Now they're just going to add this to the list, even though this is the only time I've ever heard of this happening. It's still, people are still going to use this to kind of defame cruising.
Right. So what happens in this situation is the question, because from what we've heard, they have been banned.
They have been banned, yes.
But you doing this, I guess more research will need to be determined if this is a federal crime, if this is something that other people are going to look into, because now you've taken something that I think should be illegal, because it's in your cruise contract that you cannot do it.
Yeah. So
I think it should be illegal into international waters now.
Yeah, so from what I read, it is not illegal to transport a firearm across international waters. It depends on the flag of the cruise line.
Wherever they are.
Yes, and so if they were going to the Bahamas, they would have to have a Bahamian permit, like it would have to be issued by the Bahamian government.
Pew.
Yeah, so that is a crime. Yes. If they would have found that while they were in the Bahamas, they would have been jailed.
They would have been in trouble.
Yes.
Big time trouble, because God knows you don't want to go to jail in another country.
So let's go over how mad you were last night when you found out.
I was...
Oh, before I do this, so thanks to See It With C, she made us aware, yes. And then Kristen also helped do some background research. So I just want to kind of give them two credit.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for sharing the information with us.
Yes.
I was mad, and maybe I was a little more heated because I feel like as a people already, we have a stereotype already against us, regardless if we're in a cruising world or anywhere else. We're already in a position of people looking at us in a negative light. So then on top of that, here we go again. Here's another story of these people doing something, you know what I mean? Doing something in a negative light, or, just trying to make things happen. So not only that, then it's also the concern of, we don't know you. We don't know you. Granted, you get on a cruise ship and you don't really know everybody, but your assumption is everybody's there just to have a good time and relax and be on vacation. But you do, as time has told, over time, there are going to be people who are not so stable, have situations, and react in a way they should not react on cruise ships.
Yes.
Whether it be fighting, whether it be arguing, whether it be some kind of, issue between spouses, something is going to happen on every cruise, no matter if you know it or not, something is happening. So it puts you in a position of now, even though you should already be aware, now you really have to be hyper aware of what's going on around you. And now, if something does pop off, where are you going to go?
I'm sure the cruise line maybe has some places that you can go, and maybe that would need to be discussed pre-cruise. It's sad, you may have to create an evacuation plan. Yeah. But maybe when you get on board, maybe you should create an evacuation plan, or maybe try to go to somewhere safe.
That is my concern.
Read the statement from the guest who recorded the video. Have not sailed with us since April and have been prohibited from sailing Carnival in the future, the cruise line states. It was only Carnival Liberty that was the confirmed vessel that it was done on. Okay, but there is a screenshot floating around saying that they had another cruise at the end of September. Yeah, so this says Carnival Liberty, which is not confirmed as it's not confirmed as the vessel where this incident occurred, was a Dean home port in Port Canaveral through April 2024, but since being repositioned is now sailing from New Orleans. It is unclear how Gordon's item real or imitation passed through security screening, though security procedures are sure to be thoroughly reviewed and enhanced to be sure such an incident cannot happen again. So what does that mean? What do you mean enhanced? So there's a situation now where you're not getting your luggage till
now ain't nobody getting their luggage.
7, 8, 9 o'clock.
Now nobody's getting their luggage. Go ahead and pack everything you need on that carry-on. But the thing is, it's not even about the luggage, because she clarified. Because my thing would have been, now the question is, let's say it was an accident. Do you turn it in and be like, hey, I did not realize this is what happened. I don't know what a protocol is. How can we fix this? Can I turn it over to you guys? What do we do? Or do you keep it quiet and then try to get it off the ship the same manner you got it on the ship?
People pay a lot of money for Pum Pum, so I'm assuming she was just not going to let that go quietly into the night.
I agree. I agree.